unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the head.
Coach Winter, just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field, just south of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New York Jets. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Here we go now.
This give is to McCoy. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he takes this one down all the way near. The 30. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue
90. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check, Patriot, Patriot.
They'll go again to McCoy. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And able to find Curley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
He's going to get it running right. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This is McCoy. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Leopard! Watch him now, Barney! No. Check! Patriot!
A first carry for Trenton Cannon, and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. second down. It's McCoy. And he stopped immediately there. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
On the carry, it's Cannon. And an alley to run. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Faking the give, Darnold. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Leopard! Leopard!
They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Alden will try again on 2nd down. Going up top. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To the air, Allen. And incomplete here on 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the side.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is, you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
On play action, Allen flushed out right, and an alley to run. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
No, check, Patriot! Patriot!
A give to McCoy. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Leopard!
On second down, Ivory. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Chris Ivory, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this.
Watch him now, Barney! Leopard!
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they go for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Play action. It's Darnold. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll get this up only to about the 22. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Travaris Cadet, his first carry. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Here we go now. Blue 90. Back blue 90. Here we go. Detroit. Detroit.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Colton Schmidt now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Snap count threw the defense off. 5-yard penalty. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Play fake, and it's Darnold. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. first down throw for Bridgewater. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. First down, Bridgewater. Got an open man, it's a noon one. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And incomplete. Dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. To the air again with Bridgewater. He's to the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Bridgewater again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Cameron Brate in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room.
Came out, niggas started losing.
Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And able to stay on his feet.
What?
Past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Sound like you said some bullshit. That's
a final shot before half for Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll
that shit big as hell.
Pause. Halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He'll rifle this one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Leopard! Leopard! Gun! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen throwing on second down. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Jordan Jenkins, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. The Bills on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
Watch 85. All right, here we go.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
On first down, this is Ivory. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Allen off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Off the bootleg. Allen. And down he goes.
Hey, Rick.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good
play.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. On first down, Darnold. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. On second down, Darnold. Big hold to the 30, and the catch made here by Sharon Peak. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Hot!
Darnold on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Bridgewater on first down, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jordan Leggett, the target there. That'll bring up second down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A second down throw for Bridgewater.
This nigga threw the ball at, wow.
Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in one area, receivers in another area. They're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
McCoy looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
Now let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed. Detroit. Detroit.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So out now come the Jets. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And now this
fucking bullshit.
Picked up and his guys will set up shot midfield at the 50-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or is the scouting report change or the showing things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
He better figure whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized easy effort, just checked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I know.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Again, it's McCoy. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
All right. I need something with some fucking...
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They go back to the inner here after the intervening two on the last drive. On the run, he'll let it go deep on the sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra for taking the lead here in the final minute.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter. Who's going to step up and make the big play? Well, we just saw it, didn't we? Took their shot, downfield, got it, and now they're in a great position to take the lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
He want to lose. He did. Nah, I ain't gonna say tanking him. He just want to lose. Nah, you can't say that. he'd have caught that, I'd have cried.
Instead, second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on.
What?
Is it dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit?
Bruh.
In this situation, he'll need to.
I'm right there for it.
6 seconds remaining. We get a timeout on the field. This quarterback now is hit on 7 of 17 passes, just 41%, but it's 1st and 10. We're going out of the field. See a ton of action this afternoon. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on. Right,
They're going to get that bitch, too. I was right there to undercut that bitch, dog.
Still a nice play by the defense.
So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Shit.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. Or they get the tip they were looking for.
Oh, man.
And this one's over. Down to the final play. That's where we ran this one. A dramatic finish. I know
Patches out.
it's going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal at least.
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, right? You know, versus win, no win, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. They give a number to the head coach.
That was no bullshit ass catch. I mean, alright, but if Galladay catch some shit like that, then is it so good?
It's a 4th win on the year as they move to 4.
It's a 50-50 ball. It's a 50-50 ball. That don't happen in the NFL? Tell me that don't happen in the NFL.
Meanwhile, for the Bills,
No, it wasn't. It was one person.
hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9.
Bro, Calvin Johnson ain't never come down with something like that?
Against the Detroit Lions.
Hey, man, you better look at the stats.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew. I'm Brandon Gardner. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on
Hey, man, how do y'all snapshot shit to the gallery?
With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
No, I'm still in the game. And then what? And then you just find a play? Everybody gonna get some updates, baby. Bro, what my baby mother want, dog? Like, she always asks me this shit. She know I work on Saturdays. It's a fucking long. I'm doing a whole center overhaul. Oh, what the hell is what's run block finesse? Nah, not really. I mean, yeah. Did Webb money play? Oh yeah. No, I didn't, cause when I was on the screen it said like they still didn't play. Damn, he beat the fuck out of Reaper. Well, it looked like you gonna win the division. Seven and 9. I wonder if I could slip into second place in the division. Look at this AFC. Yeah, that player picture sewn up. I mean, nah, not really. Nah, them niggas, that many people can't lose that many times. That's impossible for me to get into the playoffs. Them niggas gotta lose. How many of them motherfucking niggas tied this season? Chargers, Bengals, Texans. Did a tie hurt worse than a loss? The only way I can get in is the 6th wild card. So basically, you can end up being 7 and 9, and then the one won't even. Basically, because if the person next to you got the same record with no tie though. Wow. That nigga said no. Nah, I hope they all lose out. I hope the 6th wild card is really 7 and 9 and I win out. Let me see who real life in the mix for this shit. Cause if I beat this nigga, yeah, cause week 16 is a cakewalk for me. Cough, cough. defense. That's crazy, man. I've been undefeated since the fucking patch came out. Damn, a lot of niggas must not be running the ball. I ain't never had. I ain't never had this low in passing yards, bruh. God damn, my interceptions is high. I know somebody got more than me though. Somebody gotta have more than me. Nope. Pick up a... Oh, nope, never mind. Marcus Mariota. This nigga threw for 7 touchdowns and 37 interceptions. Whew. Who the fuck Mike is that? That shit chopped and screwed. Oh nah, 2 niggas threw more DT and the Titans. God damn, this nigga super about to have Lamar Jackson on tilt. Damn, that nigga uncle put hands on this boy.